What's up? As you can see, I finally got a shower. So nice. And I mean, of course, it ended right back up in a ponytail because I didn't have time to do anything with it. But it is nice. It feels nice and clean. I can actually take it down, and it doesn't look like I put Vaseline on my hair. It's wonderful. It feels so nice. It's been a little while. I didn't pick up Sadie on Thursday, so I didn't have a chance to sit here in Carline. But I'm back and thinking about what I was going to talk about. And so this Carline confession, and this is dedicated to other moms like me, because I know you're out there, is I mourn the way I gave birth to my girls. And I know that's kind of weird, and that's kind of like, how do you mourn that? How does that affect you? I mean, you gave birth. That in itself is a feat that a lot of women don't get. But I do. I mourn the way that I gave birth. So all the way back with Sadie, at my last appointment, which was at 37 weeks, right before 38 weeks, when she checked to see if I had started labor, I had done nothing. Absolutely nothing. Like, I wasn't even thinning out. I wasn't doing anything. And so she decided to strip the membrane to try to get the whole labor process, hopefully kick-started, get it going. That was on a Wednesday. That Saturday at 11:30 at night, my water broke. So it definitely kick-started my whole labor. And it's funny because when my water broke, it wasn't like I had pictured or like seen in movies or TV or what people had talked about. I thought I just wet my pants at first because like I was laying down in bed and the bed was dry and like it just was not what I was expecting at all. But after being in my living room for 7 hours and realizing, I'm wet, my bladder's full, pretty sure my water broke. I didn't have any contractions, so I didn't go to the hospital immediately. I actually went to a cheer competition. I drove myself 25 minutes away to a cheer competition. God, I was an idiot. Spent a couple hours there, and then drove myself back to my house. Got my husband, got our luggage, and we went to the hospital. Got there about 12 hours later, 11:30, 12, into triage. Definitely confirmed my water broke. Got checked in, went to check me. They're like, yeah, you're about a centimeter, maybe. But that's okay. We'll get Pitocin, make sure we get that epidural, and we'll have a baby by tonight. It's like, great. Sounds wonderful. Get the epidural, get the Pitocin. They come back and check me a couple hours later. I'm maybe a centimeter. May have moved some, not much. So they give me the warning that, okay, it's probably going to be early in the morning, 1 a.m., 2 a.m., 3 a.m., something like that we're going to have a baby. But we're going to get her. We're going to get her out. I said, sounds good. Later that evening, they come and check on me. I'm at a centimeter. That's it. I haven't barely moved. And so they decide to turn off the Pitocin, give my body a little rest, turn it back on, see how it works. Now, mind you, Sadie's doing what she's supposed to do. I'm contracting like I'm supposed to contract. Like, everything is going how it should. I just won't dilate. So, about 11:30, 12, I send my family home. We ain't having a baby anytime soon. Y'all go home, get some rest. 7 o'clock that Monday morning. So I've been in labor for about 32 hours at this point. She checks me one more time and she says, you're maybe a centimeter and a half. So we got to go ahead and do a C-section. And by this point, I'm like, fine, that's totally cool with me. Just get my kid out. I'm done doing this. I want my baby. Signed the paperwork by 9:47 a.m. Sadie was born. No regrets. I just wanted my baby, and I wanted to make sure she was healthy. And with having my water broke that long, I mean, I was in active labor for 34 hours by the time she was born. And I just wanted her out. But I knew in the back of my mind, when baby number 2 comes, like, I want to try for a VBAC for a vaginal birth after C-section. Because I thought maybe we just started the whole process too soon. Like, she just wasn't ready. My body just couldn't handle that. It needed to go into natural labor. And then from the time Sadie was born up until really halfway through Mackenzie's pregnancy, I was researching and asking for advice and seeing what I could do to help my chances of having this VBAC, because I wanted so badly that experience. I even told my doctor, like, that's what I want. I want to go for VBAC. Even if that ends up having to have a C-section, like, I just want to try. But then the closer we got to having Mackenzie, the more I realized, like, it's just not going to happen. My doctor had said when she delivered Sadie that she was just too high. She had not dropped. So I knew the chances were not high. And I said, you know what, a healthy baby's what I want. So let's go for a C-section. And so we scheduled it, and I couldn't have asked for a better experience. It was smooth. We got to the hospital at 6:30. She was out at 8:57 that morning. I mean, that's from, like, walking into the doors at 6:30 to having her, like, in my sight at 8:57. It was wonderful. Great recovery. I mean, it was great. But there's still days that I wish with all my heart I could have had that natural delivery. You know, you as a woman, you feel like that's what you're supposed to do. Like, at least for me, like, I felt like that this was what my body was created for. It was created to carry a child and to birth that child. And I got the carrying part, you know, and some women are not even able to do that. And so I'm forever grateful I had that. But I couldn't deliver. My body couldn't do what it was supposed to do. And I didn't get that feeling of being able to push my baby and then have my baby put on my chest. You know, there's not Facebook posts about how people are proud of, you know, their wife getting cut open for a child. You know, it's always, or they're, you know, or they're having to go to the C-section to have their child. You know, you see them they pushed for this long, and they were in this much pain, and this happened, you know, and they're so proud of them, how their strength for it, you know, and it's like, well, I couldn't have that, you know. Am I weaker? My body just wasn't good enough for that, and that's what goes through your head. And so I still deal with the fact that I mourn not being able to have that experience, and being able to see these moms who do get their VBAC, or who do get, you know, that natural delivery that I wanted. To see their husbands post about how proud they are, or their moms, or their dads, or their, you know, whoever, saying just how proud they are of them, and that's just not always reciprocated when you have a C-section. And so for those moms who are like me, who wish they had that, you know, I hear it from my voice, from my words. I am very proud of you. C-sections aren't easy, especially if, you know, you have more kids. They're tough. You know, you don't get to lay in bed unless by doctor's orders, you know, to heal. You have to go immediately right back to being a mom, you know, and it's scary to lay on that bed and strapped in and have them cut you open, and knowing they're cutting you open because you're not knocked out. And so I just want you to know that I am very proud of you, and that it is okay to mourn that life. Looks like Caroline is moving ahead, so I'm going to put my car in drive, and I will check you guys later. Have a good one.